Let's go back to the grill there. I like the lunchtime almost. Before we get to lunch, though, Saturday Selections brought to you by Chevy Silverado. You can play virtual Saturday Selections online, ESPN.com. Search Chevrolet.
Glasses is fired up down there.
Here in Waco, for the first time. Look at old number 63. Ooh. Bears legend Mike Singletary. Before, of course, he went to the Chicago Bears. Changed to 50 and terrorized offensive players for many, many years. Few played this game with more heart and more intensity. We are honored to have Mike Singletary here in Waco, Texas today.
Great to be here. Good to be here.
We'll get to the main event, Mike, in just a second, though. But we're going to start with Houston and Cincinnati. Tuberville trying to get a piece of the conference round against the Cougars.
I like the Bearcats. They average 35 points a game, second in the conference. I like Gunnar killing that offense. I'm going Cincinnati.
It's like the old Oilers versus Bengals.
Well, you know what? I'm going to go with Houston. I'm from Houston, so I'm going.
There you go.
It's hard. It's hard.
Not so fast, Mr. Linebacker. Bearcats winning at home by a touchdown.
I'm with Des. Gunnar Kiel. Bearcats going to win 9 games this year if they win today. I like UC as well.
Now, West Conference Championship game, Fresno State and Boise State. Broncos trying to win and also perhaps get that New Year's Six bowl bid, which would be nice for this group.
They beat them earlier by 10 points. I think the Broncos will beat them again, this time by 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns.
I got Boise. Yep.
On the blue rug.
Yeah, on the blue carpet, exactly.
Got to go with Boise.
Yeah.
Fundamentally sound football team. Got to go.
That's the reason. Blue uniforms and a blue turf. They win and they get Fiesta Bowl. They're going
Fiesta Bowl. I agree. And how about the job Brian Harson's doing there in his first year taking over that program? I agree. They win and they get into one of the big bowls. And Lee says Fiesta Bowl. That'd be great.
Some rain off and on all day in Charlotte. Crocodile be there on ABC. The ACC Championship game, Florida State and Georgia Tech. The Noles survive and advance. Not very big favorite against the Jackets. What happens tonight in Charlotte?
You know, I think that the Georgia Tech's offense is going to sputter because of Smelter. He's not there. So when they need to throw the ball, they don't have that deep threat. He averages 20 yards per catch. So I have Florida State in another close one, of course.
Bring on defense.
Yes, sir.
Mike, how do you see that?
I see Florida State coming out and beginning to score some points early, making a difference.
You can turn it around, reverse the trend. All right.
Florida State wins it by 1 point. Somehow, someway, they beat Budo.
SEC Championship game. Alabama is a 2-touchdown favorite against the Missouri team. As you mentioned earlier, has a strong pattern of pulling upsets when they're underdogs.
I tell you what, I think that Nick Saban showed that defense, that film from a week ago, the Iron Bowl. He's going to have those guys fired up. I do like Missouri's defense. I expect a competitive game, but I got Alabama beating Missouri.
There was no defense in the Iron Bowl, Mike. What about today?
I got to go with Alabama. I think they're ready to go. I think they're primed to take it to another level.
That's a great pick, but it's going to be close. Alabama, field goal.
I don't think Alabama respects Missouri. I think they'll show up flat despite how they played last week. I think Missouri has the best defensive line in the country. They can challenge Blake Sims. I think Bama pulls away, but it won't be until the second half. I like Alabama to win the game.
Tonight in Indy, Big Ten Championship game, Wisconsin is the favorite. Melvin Gordon trying to make a statement as a Heisman candidate, but more importantly for Wisconsin, trying to win the conference title against Cardell Jones, the young quarterback for Ohio State. How will he step in, and what will the Buckeyes do?
I think that Urban Meyer's going to do a great job just letting this guy go out there and play and use the weapons around him. My concern is obviously Wisconsin's offensive line. They may be without their center. It's a game-time decision. I still think that Melvin Gordon is probably the best player in that game, and I think that Wisconsin will beat them by 3 points.
I don't really have a choice here.
Because of the connection with the playoffs?
Well no, the whole thing is my wife is from Detroit. My wife is from Michigan, so they don't really like Michigan, Ohio State. So I got to go. I got a nephew at Wisconsin, Eric, and so Wisconsin. I got to go with Wisconsin.
The nephew in the
It's not so. What did you say? Not so fast. Not so fast. The guy down there. Not so fast. Ohio State. Jalen Marshall
will come in to play some Wildcat at quarterback. Urban Meyer, as an underdog, gets his team very, very motivated. I think the defense from Ohio State will be challenged stopping Melvin Gordon. But I think the big playability in the passing game from Ohio State is the difference in this game. Ohio State beats Wisconsin.
Yes, sir.
You can tell how they're hoping for upsets here. All the teams that competed with Baylor. You can hope the Cyclones shock the world. I mean, TCU is a 5-touchdown favorite. Let's just say, how close is this game? Is it pretty enough for TCU to stay in the bracket?
They better go home and pray on this one because the Cyclones will not keep it close. The Horned Frogs understand style points matter, and they will blow out the Cyclones today.
I got a bold pick. with TCU.
Yeah.
We have a bone to pick with TCU here in Waco.
Yeah.
I got to go with the Cyclone.
Unbelievable. Hey, that is crazy. You should go ahead, take it back. Take it back. I mean,
Take it back.
You got to be crazy.
yeah, but
You see him play, he was a little bit crazy.
TCU's a 34-point favorite, and they win by 35. TCU.
That would be as bad as West Virginia losing to Pitt back in 2007 if Iowa State knocked out TCU. I think TCU starts fast, and they are going for style points today. They win convincingly over Iowa State.
Well, about 24 hours from now, we will hear it from Grapevine. Again, to refrain the song, Grapevine, Texas. This is the committee room. I wonder if they're watching College Game Day. Certainly getting ready to watch TCU and Iowa State.
I applaud their efforts. They're doing a great job.
Look at them clowning around.
They're doing a good job.
Isn't that serious?
Yeah, boys.
They will have their eyes on McLean City tonight, and K-State and TCU compete each for a share of the Big 12 title, although they don't want to hear about a share. They're going to think they're the one true champions, regardless of what TCU does. What happens tonight under the lights of McLean Stadium of all these people?
Well, I tell you what, he just looked at me and said, I have a bone to pick. And I thought he was going to say me.
Oh.
He said Cyclone. I don't want him to have to pick any bones with me. I'm going Baylor Bears. I'm going RG3, the Heisman brother. And I don't want to have any problems in the desk. I got Baylor.
We earn respect for Singletary.
Yes, sir, Mr. Singletary, sir.
Kansas State comes into this football game with a quarterback that can make plays. Defense can make you earn this. But listen, Kansas State, don't take this one personally. You've come into Waco at the wrong time. Baylor wins and wins big. I don't see Kansas State competing at all in this game. I know a blowout.
I do think Kansas State is a well-coached team, but not tonight. Not tonight.
Not here.
Baylor's gonna take it.
Not here. No way.
Baylor's going to take it.
Great pick. Okay. Now listen to this. Baylor has won 15 straight games there at home. They've only lost one game in the last 4 years here. TCU, they beat TCU here.
That's right.
They belong in the Final Four, not TCU. Baylor belongs in the Final Four. As Mike has said in the past few years, Mike has said this. Mike, what do you say? Mike,
I want winners. I want people that want to win.
what do you tell you, folks? You want winners, right? Well, the winners are wearing purple. Give me Willie the Wildcat. Wow!
Verdict on this tonight, Mike. We thank you very much.
Wow.
Beat him up. He's got no fear of you. It's been a blast in Waco. Enjoy the championship Saturday. TCU starts on ABC, on ESPN. We go to Cincinnati. Sean McDonough, Chris Spielman, and Todd McShay. Enjoy your Saturday, folks.